Hello guys, Lego Redstone Ninja here, and today I'm back in Warframe. This time in the Arkwing game mode, where you have to fly around and shoot stuff. So it's pretty much like the normal Warframe, but you're in space. So, just in this mission, our aim is to get to the reactor of this ship, which is being torn up pretty badly, and destroy it. So we're fighting against the Corpus and their huge numbers of drones. Of course, since it's Warframe, you do have a melee, but it can be a little finicky at times. So, from here you've just got to... rather interesting the way they created this sort of combat. It sort of allows you to keep going, allows it to be sort of like other space games, but without being as disorienting. Because there's an up and there's a down, but it's still the sort of three-dimensional combat that you're used to with other games of this sort of type. And as you'll notice, the Corpus we're playing against, I'm not a fan of what they look like, really. Because all of their drones are the same thing with different color schemes. So it's pretty much like every other unit of theirs. Which I find is kind of sad, because they have so much potential for really creative designs. At the moment, I'm playing as my Oberon in a black and red colour scheme, and I have just the base weapons and Arkwing equipped because it takes a lot of time to get a new Arkwing. However, I am working on acquiring a new Arkwing and 2 new weapons. So I just need to farm a couple more bits and I should have a new weapon which will be interesting to play with. Got a bit of a cold at the moment, that's why my nose is a little odd. And I've just noticed that it's saying my pet dog is here with me. And I'm not entirely sure how that works, because it doesn't have a jetpack. From here, we'll just pick up the energy shield so as to protect me from their attacks a little more. And it's rather difficult leveling up your Arkwing because there's only around 1 per planet, and they're all like fair bit higher, so you're quite limited in what you can actually do. But it isn't too bad. The limitedness isn't too bad. You still have a fair bit of choice. From here, we've just got to keep moving onwards, trying to get to the central core of this thing. Of course, you do occasionally get to this point where you have no idea where you're supposed to go. Through this giant gaping hole that I missed. Of course, when you hit a wall, it does damage you a little, so you have to be a little careful about that. And if you can hear me switching off the microphone, it's because I really need to get, as I said, I'm rather ill, so I just need to clear my nose a little. And so, switch off the mic so you don't have to hear me sniffing lots. Because I remember the last time I was ill on camera, I spent half an hour trying to get rid of just the sniffing sounds. But anyway, we're in the reactor core. Got to destroy all of these auxiliary power cores, then that'll expose the centers. I remember the first time I got to this point, was really confused about where to go, and so I just kind of stood around for a while till I noticed these power cores around the side. And once we destroy these, we just need to get out before all hell breaks loose. And I'm dead. That's kind of expected, to be honest, but not exactly what I want on camera. And that's those gone, so it's time for me to be so as well. By that I mean gone, not dead. So I quite enjoy the Arcwing missions, and I just wish there were a couple more of them, because they're really fun, and I don't really feel that they're being used to their full potential. Of course, I've heard that on Neptune you get missions which are a blend of both, which should be fun, but it's going to be a while before I get to Neptune. That is an area in the game. I'm not going to fly to Neptune. But anyway, I have safely destroyed the reactor, and this ship should be blowing up pretty soon. So, thank you for watching. I'll have another episode of Cloudhaven with you sometime this week, hopefully. And with that, I will see you later.